Seals are good, air pressure good. And we're docked.
I am. Okay, then.
If you're ever in New Atlantis...
How may the
mind
trade...
putting in
By
an
all
order for me?
means.
I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through.
We've detached. Let's get out of here. Switching over to standard engines.
dock, or leave the area clear for incoming patients.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Any day you make it, there's a victory in my book. Hey, what can I do for you?
Maybe when I retire, always good to see another ranger.
You know, just by breathing the air in here, You're being exposed to about a dozen different viruses. Every new alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Take credit for your thoughts, as they say.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
If I die, cool. If I can help you, just say the word.
Firm violation.
Look, you got that. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approval's really our own way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both. I'm not ruining my career over this. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave. That's none of your business. Now leave before I call security. Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
Never get out of this. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. I don't need to tell you anything. This whole wing is restricted. I think you need to leave before I'm forced to call security. Whoa, all right. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any worse. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived. Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high. Whoa, let's not take it too far. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, It was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this? You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we've monitored each and every one of them. It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie. Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
No, she's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
I can see how you think I deserve this. I just never thought it'd go this far.
I'm up for a little adventure. Yep.
And just
How
what
about
is
you?
on your mind at
Let's
this
do
time?
it.
I'm all ears. Gladly. Yes? Right. No worries.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
We got that shipment. Although who knows what fate expects.
Did Dr. Lane let you in?
Maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to track. Make sure his vitals are I promise.
Fine. I'm going to SSNN. Give a shit about my... Just have to get through this day. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. I don't need to tell you anything. This whole wing is restricted. I think you need to leave before I'm forced to call security. Whoa, 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 all right. Just when we're on a private Dr. Lane and I were instructed. So far? Not everyone can afford. When it comes to they understood the risk. Whoa, let's not take it too. When Infinity hired us, the days went by, and between the money and...
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this? You think we stood by and did nothing? You've no idea how many hours we It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie. Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
No, she's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
To think I did all of this to help my career.
When the time's right, I appreciate a chat.
I can see how you think I deserve this. I just never thought it'd go this far.
Excuse me, are you lost? We don't permit visitors in this wing.
If only we had a little more time.
I'd like to think that we would have done the right thing, even if you never showed up. That's what we thought last time.
If you need help, you should speak to Sean. I don't think you're supposed to be here.
They always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there!
Nice hat.
Between you and me, this place sees worst I usually see you around.
Not only have I updated the reports you needed, I have rewired.
Well, you look like I
the
work here,
system
right?
and boosted the power.
A couple of
so
patients
things
didn't.
should run.
I've got a light patient load right now. Oh, I've seen. Okay, I can have it. Okay, you're good to go. Thanks for stopping by.
When I told... I'm just a computer guy. Have a good one.
Ranger, I see you wearing that neuroamp. Don't try any of that mind control voodoo on me, pal.
You had a chance to talk to Doc. Every new alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security.
Whatever you do, take care of yourself.
The samples you've gathered will be a great help for our research. Your assistance would be welcome. They're a naturally occurring antimicrobial. What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settled systems. Just keep your eyes open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. It's encouraging to know that every case we cure here likely means done. There are hundreds. Any one of them. Someone has to... Goodbye.
Dr. Cartwright and Aquila. Okay, then.
How are you?
I'm okay, Dr. Salvato. What about
you? Mind your step. If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you commit to it.
Unless this is there's simply too much to do to allow me to just stand about. I'm here for research, not treatment. If that's what you're looking for, you'll need to speak to someone else.
Gotta call someone's... You didn't hear this from me. But those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions...
How does she expect me to get the
Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth.
Wouldn't mind getting assigned to one of those research programs. Bye.
Just checking in, dear. You doing all right?
It's okay. I've been here a whole year.
I have to keep an eye on these doctors. The first couple of years are the hardest, for sure. Getting used to it is an accomplishment in and of itself.
Never a doubt.
Perhaps we should consider not staying long. Or breathing deeply.
Need to make sure those files are back.
Saw your ship come in.
Textbook there.
You good? Hey there.
Now that headlock's no longer a problem, quieter, much quieter. I think dealing with headlock has convinced Seoka to back off from harassing my shop. And according to what I've heard, everyone else's. This should finally give me the time I need to concentrate on running my business, rather than wasting time looking over my shoulder. Oh, yes, Saps? Cash only, please. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
If you don't see what... Sure!
I guess you... Sure. I assume it's in the contract. All right. Wait.
Attacks by the Shaw gang.
Do you have any pets? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't got many friends, so I figure I gotta level with you. My past keeps showing up. I should get ahead of it before I get behind it. Hell, this is tougher than I thought it was gonna be. That means a lot. When I turned 18, my dad used one of his many connections to get me my first real job. That, plus the magical co-family name, meant I was shipping freight out of Aquila. If there's a way to take the wonder out of space, it was working for that outfit. Every milligram of helium-3 accounted for. Timetables down to the second, too busy to ever really appreciate anything. Or even look up. And the pay? Well, it paid for my apartment, but that's about all I can say for it. So, an opportunity comes by from the boss man. He says, run this job, don't ask questions, and there's a bonus. Hell, I was still just a kid. I jumped on it. I knew I wasn't shipping some dried mangoes, but suddenly, God help me, it was fun. Up until then, I tried my best to be the dutiful son. I hated it. But man, I tried. This was a rush. It's a thrill. Lying through my teeth to customs, even that shady delivery guy. It felt like I was finally, truly living. And you're a hell of a lot smarter than I was. So, more jobs started coming. And everywhere I went, suddenly dangerous people were much better armed. I'd hear about armed conflicts and civilian casualties. Innocent casualties. And I'd pretend that wasn't me. Maybe I wasn't smuggling weapons, maybe I was carrying something else. As long as I never open the boxes, I can keep pretending. Not directly. And I'd tell myself they'd get guns from someone else. But in my heart, I knew blood was on my hands. Soon the boss man's relying on me, and the pay was nice. We also started partying a lot together. Hard. There are whole weeks that are blank. Never had a lick of trouble. Till I did. Yeah, but it takes two to tango. To this day, I don't know what I was running that last job. But it was tasty enough, a whole mess of Crimson Fleet jumped me at the rendezvous. Yeah, a sane man would have been scared. But I looked at my pissant trading skiff's dual cannons and shouted, "Oh, this is on!" Yeah, I blew up one of the pirates before they realized that I was out of my gourd. I managed to get them down to 2 left before every system I had was fried. I was done. And that should have been the end. But that's when the Rangers showed up. It just felt right. Like this. This is what I was meant to be. And I was young, no care in the world. I thought, what, there's only 7 of you? I like those odds. I don't even know how I did it. Pure instinct. But it wasn't enough. And then, dependable and straight as an arrow, Lillian Hart came on the comm, and well, it's like hearing the voice of an angel. The Rangers took them out, no problem. Oh, that's fuzzy, though. See, I passed out. And when I came to, Lillian was there. Seems the Rangers were impressed with me. Offered me a job. Yeah, by all rights, it should have been a prison cell, but Lillian, she saw something in me. And I took the job. And that's it. All my cards are on the table. Officially, my cargo was destroyed by the fleet. Unofficially, hell yes, she knew. She jettisoned it herself. I don't know why she did it, but she stuck her neck out for me. And after she helped me sober up and put the mess I was back together. Well, after I hit bottom, I learned a lot. Fast. But the thing that scares me is Cora. I mean, I gotta tell her someday. Sometimes the way she looks at me, I'm not worthy of that. But to see that look gone... Well, ain't that something to look forward to? Just so you know, all this is why Lillian is something else. And I know you're right. I need to let her into Cora's life in a big way. I just need to get up the nerve to talk with her. Well, for now, let's do something more cheery. Like getting a root canal.
Talk to me. I'm all ears. You know, I think we're going to need to talk to a lawyer soon. The trick is finding somebody who will take such an old case. Mm-hmm.
Ever run into spaces?
I hope they aren't keeping you too. Have a nice day.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Never mind. Sorry. The galaxy?
Man, the galaxy's back in action.
Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
We'll waste just hand Vina the shipment so we can get on with it.
Hey there. Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Our station on Carinae 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either. Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity. Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal. Sicking ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak. Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic? They're going to pay, all right. But if you have something to add to their list of criminal activity, I'll be happy to use whatever fuel you can provide. So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design. Unfortunately, your skills will be needed elsewhere, but only for a brief detour. I'm sure you remember your actions during Directive Theta, especially in regards to Administrator Bayou. Thanks to your inability to follow protocol, we now owe him a debt. One that you get to pay.
And there it is. All roads lead to Bayou.
Of course, and we'd be doing them if not for your own show of incompetence. That is a very long game you're referring to, for a future I hope we all see someday. The Administrator wants us to deal with a rival operative. And when I say deal with, it means he wants them dead. This is not an assignment I give lightly.